There it is. Okay. So, yeah, the woman, there was a woman who popped up on the screen and said, well, this is it. But yeah, this is, were we ever, although the EXE is did we ever. This was the game that they swapped photos for Arinde. I figured I might as well do it, because otherwise I'm going to keep wondering. So, are we her, I guess? Are you sure you're up for this, Edward? Okay. I mean, it's only been a month or so since your mom died. Yeah, I'm sure. I think it's really sweet visiting your mom's grave like this. Yeah, it's been tough, but, you know. I know, it's been tough for both of us. You didn't know her that well, did you? No, I meant, never mind. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by that. No, I know what you mean. I'm really sorry, are we cool? Honey, I know I haven't been easy to deal with lately. It's just... Please, let's just go, okay? Sure. Oh. Okay. Yep, and lead the way. Okay, oh, cars. Cars parked outside probably belong to some of the other visitors or personnel. Obituary. Following a period of illness, Margot Gillen, born 1959, passed away in her home in Summerfield on December 12, 2015. Margot Gillen moved to Summerfield in the early 1990s and quickly became a well-respected and highly regarded member of the local community. As a social worker, she reached out and helped those less fortunate, for which she was awarded a recognition award by Mayor Dugan in 1996. Despite her helpful nature, Margot Gillen was a private individual. She is survived by her son, Edward, and no other immediate family is expected to attend her service, which is being held at Summerfield Memorial Cemetery on December 18th, 2015. Okay, click to dismiss items. There's a little guide on the Game Jolt page as to what to do with what. Because apparently we can't use menu items with each other or on anything. It's just for investigation. Printed sign that reads, please do not dispose your trash here. There's another handwritten one that says, no, seriously, there's a trash bin right over there. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? What is? This, I mean, just out walking, just the two of us. Honey, we're going to see her grave. I know, but still. The sun's shining, it's quiet. There's barely any people around. In fact, I haven't seen anyone since we arrived. Doesn't take too much to make you happy, does it, honey? I'm just enjoying some peace and quiet with you. Just the two of us. Never mind. Okay, that's the trash one. Guess we'll check the map. You know where we're supposed to be going? Yeah. Well, good, because I don't. Let's see here. Figured it out yet? Just a minute. Okay, got it. You got it? You know, this would be so much easier if you would just lead the way. Yeah, but I like watching you get lost. Dump this man! Oh, what are you? Looks alright. Oh, what's this? What's that you got there? Looks like a photograph, an old one. Yeah, it looks like it was dated around the 70s or something. Hey, there's something written on the back. It says 1978. Well, that's still the 70s, so I'm technically right. That's kind of correct, eh? You know it, babe. Okay, so it says 1978 on the back. Hey, Edward, yeah? Can I ask you about this photo? What about it? Well, who do you think these people are? I don't know. Never seen them before. She does look a bit like my mom, though. Honey, don't joke about that. I'm not. She does. Really? I mean, you can barely see her. I'm not saying it's her, just that from that angle, it kind of looks like her. Huh, it says 1978 on the back of it. Again, I'm not saying it's her. Never mind. Just came that way, or from that way, I think. The Game Jolt suggestions also said check in with Edward every time you find something, so. Oh, no, that's the way we came. Okay. So up this way, I guess. I think we got turned around somewhere. Yeah, this definitely isn't the way. Let's go back. Wait a minute, what's that? Top half of the table has been somewhat carelessly propped up against a pole. It says the shed is full of tools for landscapers. One thing looks out of place, though. Oh, that's a hatchet. Hatchet in the shed. Wait, what's that on it? Looks like... No, it can't be. Come on, help me move this. Why? It's just a table. Not even a very good-looking one. There could be something under it. Come on. Look, I can see from here, there isn't. Just leave it alone, will you? Oh, alright. Hey, what's this? Hey, be careful with that. Is that blood? Come on, put that back. I'm not putting this back. It could be evidence. Look, there's blood on it. That's why you should put it back. You're tampering with a crime scene. Yeah, that's why I said I should put it back. You should put it back. No, this feels strange somehow. You're strange. Why would somebody leave a bloody hatchet in the tool shed? I don't know, but I'm seriously creeped out by this. Why? It's not like I used it. You could be. It could be a murder weapon, and you're getting your prints all over it. Is that real blood? Could be fake. Or could not be fake. I think I just felt a chill. You're telling me. Would you put that down? I want to find out what this is used for. Probably something awful. Would you put that down? Not quite yet. I'm going to hang on to this. Fine, just keep that away from me. What, you're worried I'm going to chop your head off? It's not funny. Seriously, I was just joking. Still not funny. You should. He sucks. Okay. What's wrong? But can we just talk about... Talk about what? That hatchet with the blood on it. We don't know that it's blood. Oh, come on, look at it. Just reminded me. Oh, God, I know what you're going to say. Well, that was very upsetting, a very upsetting thing you did. Honestly, I lost my temper once, and I said I was sorry a million times. You can say sorry all you want. It doesn't change what you did. I know it just takes... I know it takes time. It's just... My mom had just... No, you know what? That's no excuse. You're damn right it's not, but... Honey, this is not what we came here for. Right? What did he do? Right, let's just get on with it. Flying up... Can we talk about that flagpole? Okay, we couldn't go this way. I guess we'll go to the right. Oh, trash bin. Gigantic tombstone? It's a massive tombstone, eh? Yeah, it must have been for someone important. Giant tomb holds no interest. Bench to rest weary feet. Should we have a quick sit down? It's all the same to you, honey. I'd rather keep moving. Fair enough. This is weird. I'm sensing something. Don't tell me this is one of your... Don't ridicule me. I just feel like something's off here. Barrier preventing passage. Oh, no. Barrier's impassable. I do like the music. Some plaques detailing when the church was built. Plaques no useful information to give. What's for a hospital bed in here? Pills underneath. We'll check that in a minute. What? What is this doing here? Beats me. Is this real? Is this a real hospital bed? Seems like it. I haven't seen one though since that car accident you were in? Yeah, but that was a long time ago. You never told me much about that. Well, there's not much to tell. Pills here. What are those? Pills. Let me see. Any idea what they are? Can't quite see what it is. Doesn't say what type. What was? Who could have left him here? I don't know. Judging by the state of that bed, though, they must have been there for a while. It says you're there from last year, April 2015. Huh. Weird. What makes you say that? I don't think I just happen to know what they look like. Oh, how do you know that? Well, I've learned how to... How do you know that? Well, I've learned how to Google, right? Maybe we should take a closer look at the bed. What? Oh. Well, it's not yours unless these are also your pills. They're not. Why would I leave them here anyway? Why are you so suspicious? I'm not suspicious. I was just kidding. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say these pills were? Anti-psych. Look, why are you so interested in that? I don't know. Why are you so defensive about it? So I know what antipsychotic medicine looks like? So what? It's not mine, like it's mine. Did you tell me if you were on antipsychotics, right? Right? What? You'd tell me, right? Of course. Are they implying he killed his mom and is gonna kill us? It's a little weird. This is her. What the hell happened here? That's what I want to know. Look, let's not get carried away. It looks old. And why would they just leave it here? Our documents are lying in the grass. They appear to be quite old and worn. Discarded crime scene tape surrounds matted, dried specks of blood in the grass. Certificate of birth, Ava Lindhart. Birth certificates. Oh, anyone we know? I don't think so. Regent's Park. Okay, 13th day of June, 1984. William Lindhart. Wait. Lindhart. 13th day of June, 1984. Twins. William and Ava Lindhart. Oh, clear that up. Okay. What are you supposed to happen here? I wouldn't even hazard a guess. Okay, it's the same thing about the photo. What do you suppose Ava and William were? Beats me. Why were their birth certificates just lying around that murder scene? Honey, we don't know for sure that was a murder scene. Come on, there was a crime scene tape and blood and everything. Yeah, but I'm just saying. The place looks so serene. It does, yeah. Almost makes me forget all the... Look, I thought we'd agreed We did, never mind. The music's getting extra ominous, so... Where are you going in such a hurry? Nothing, I just... Look, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Tell me what happened in that car accident. You know what happened. I was out driving. I saw something in the road. I swerved. I hit a tree. It was dark. It was one of those country roads. I couldn't see a thing. Just shadows playing with my mind is all. It must have been some shadow. Well, it got me off the road, that's for sure. Yeah, you spent 2 weeks in the hospital. But I got better, and I met you as I was recovering. Yeah. These pills have your doctor's name on them, so they could be anybody's. So, you did go to the doctor's back in January last year, right? How did you know that? Please, I saw that I found that card from the doctors that said, come back in 4 weeks. And another 4 weeks, and another. You went through my things? You're not the only one who gets to be paranoid about things. Look, these pills are from April 2015, see? See what? That's when you started taking them, isn't it? You're being ridiculous now. The time you said we were being burgled. That was a year and a half ago. What makes you think of that now? Something about this place just has me wondering. Look, honey, I told you I thought I heard someone. I obviously didn't. It's in the past. I was just wondering, with the car accident and the pills and... You're letting your mind get away with you. You woke me up in the middle of the night saying you'd seen someone outside our house. Then you locked me in the bedroom. What were you doing while you were outside, checking? Just that. I was checking for the intruder. You know just that. But there was no intruder, was there? Look, I just wanted you to feel safe. Is that so wrong? You said you heard voices and someone trying to pick the front door. Obviously, I was mistaken. Look, can we let's go now? How long have you been on antipsychotics? Just answer the question, Ed. How long have you been on them? Since April last year. Look, I didn't want to alarm you. You could have told me. Well, I thought I could work through this on my own. What was your diagnosis? Was it schizophrenia? Well, was it? Yes. Great. And this might not be the best representation of schizophrenia. Look, can we talk about this when we get home? So was that burglary all in your mind? Ugh. It was, wasn't it? You don't want to talk about this. I get it. Actually, never mind. Areas belong to unfamiliar people. You can't use schizophrenia as a catch-all for other mental illnesses. But also, I'm not that familiar with schizophrenia, so I could be misreading the portrayal here. So, if so, I apologize. Honey? Yeah? You know the story about my accident? I mean... Yeah? I didn't actually see anything in the road. I saw something on the passenger side. What, you mean like in the car with you? Yes, it was sitting there right next to me, all of a sudden. I was driving along and I felt a tap on my shoulder and turned around. And this thing was staring at me, looking at me with these bright yellow eyes. I got so freaked out, I screamed and tried to jump out of my seat. And I must have yanked the steering wheel as I was doing so, because next thing I know, well... You're wrapped around a tree. You want to put it like that? Yes. Okay. Well, I've heard schizophrenics have hallucinations. I guess you could say this was one of them. I guess. Any of these graves the one we're looking for? No, but I'm sure it's just up ahead. Wait. Okay, that's just litter in the photo. It's not like an actual... I want to root through the trash. I think it's just up ahead. Edward? Are you listening? Edward? Ed? No, this isn't the one. I gotta see if there's something I missed. We have the axe, so... Oh, that's right, we can't use stuff in the inventory actively. But I'm worried we're gonna have to do a little self-defense. Ed, hello? Hello? Ed, this isn't funny. Okay, you can't double click to quick travel. Alright. Alright, if he's not back at the bed, I guess we'll try it, see if we can go forward from that other spot. Maybe we'll backtrack too far. Also, you could totally hop that barrier. Impassable, my ass. I do love the soundtrack. I gotta check behind every grave for him. I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Nope, she's still not going forward. Well, we know we don't have to check the hospital bed. Maybe actually we didn't like check it while we were there, so maybe I will look at it real quick since it's just one screen. There's no saves, can't really come back to it either. Seeing if she had any follow-up commentary. Alright, nothing additional there. Why are there these... Oh, ring hidden in the plant. 5/10/1980. Let's see, centerpiece with interactive. Alright, 1978, she would have been 19. If it is his mom, if that's her ring. This actually definitely makes me feel uncomfortable. Why am I back here again? Or we got the ring. I guess that was the thing we missed, so which means we might have missed some story, but... Okay. Cool, I can't back out of this. Shit's busted. Alright. Alright, maybe we're not finishing that. I want to know what the deal is, though. Okay, well, we lost some gameplay there. I'm not sure entirely how much, but if we at least got the shots where we found the ring and stuff. Basically, I did a tour around the thing. Still haven't found our man, but I will show you where we did find something that was not captured in the window capture for some reason. There was... Best I can guess, the one thing we were missing. Was right here. There was a newspaper clipping about how Niles Lindhart murdered his children and tried to murder his wife, Margot Lindhart. Margot is the name of Edward's father, but neither of the children survived. So, and then somehow the father took the hatchet on himself, severing his own artery, and had been diagnosed with schizophrenia for the article, though it's kind of torn off, so we can't really read the details of that. So that's what we missed. Otherwise, you missed a pointless jaunt around the cemetery. Okay, we actually got to move forward. Oh my god. This is her grave. No. This is their grave. Margot and Edward Gillen? Wait, is he already dead? The fuck? Can't bear to look right now. There must be something here. Something that'll fit everything together. Okay. I guess we keep looking. There's no exit here, though. And again, we can't use items on stuff. Oh, wait. The rest of the clipping. There we go. Believing his wife... Okay. He wasn't sick. He was just... Alright. Okay. Here we go. Believing his wife and children to be dead, Niles Lindhart struck the blade of the hatchet against his throat, severing an artery, and bled to death with the blade still embedded in his neck. While it was rumored that Niles Lindhart had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, his MD issued a statement this morning denying that this was the case. Margot Lindhart is expected to make a full recovery. She's dead, and he's dead. But, Ed, you weren't your father. You may have been ill, but he wasn't. You may have thought you were going down the same path as he, but he didn't do this because of an illness. I don't know what to say now that you're gone. I know you found out about your real dad. I know what he did was terrible, and I know you felt like you were going down the same path. Did he crash the car because of it? Because you thought he was like you, because you thought it was in your blood. I wish you didn't jump to the conclusions you did. I wish you hadn't ended it without knowing all the facts. I'll miss you, Ed. I guess she was going over... I guess all the conversations with him were in her head, kind of going over past conversations or other suspicions. Okay, that was decent. Once we got it to work. Sad to say, it probably shows. Only in that trying to leave explodes the thing. Okay. Oh, Sean Aitchison was the from Cloak and Dagger, which they trade. Oh, was the other half of the trade. Okay. Oh, cheers to Ben Chandler, of course. Always there. I think I've seen Frederick Olsen in the credits of a few of these too. Game's going to quit now. And it has imploded. We're just pretending it never happened. Okay. Now, that does have some other games. I don't know if I'm going to add them to the Watch Jason pile or not, but real quick, I'm going to stop the recording so I can figure out how much I lost from the window capture not working. Okay, so the window capture failed for some reason when I fired this back up for the second run. And I just wanted to add on real quick at the end here something we found before the newspaper clipping bit. So if anybody's looking for guidance, I can show you. Yeah, the thing that happened while the capture wasn't working was, if you look in the centerpiece, there's a wedding ring. It has a date of October 5th. And yeah, you can talk to him about it too, I think. They never do explain why it's in there, by the way. And also, once you find the photograph further up the path, you can ask if Edward thinks the people in the photo, if the wedding ring belonged to one of them. So that's all I wanted to tack on, just because things kind of borked. But okay, we're good now.